What it is, what it do, what it does, man. This is Trotter Water, and welcoming y'all to Water Wednesdays, the platform that I'm developing to help local businesses and during this COVID time and also beyond this COVID time, because we all need to look out for one another. Real talk, serious business. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. If y'all just now tuning in, thank you very much. But like I say, my name is Trotter Water. I am a hip hop artist, so go ahead and check it out. But before y'all check it out, check out these interviews and holla at your boy. Tally ho.
Let's take a walk, so I can talk. Use a fuck if you like. Let's sit back and talk. Let's take a walk, so I can talk. Use a fuck if you like. Sit back and talk.
What it is, what it do, what it does. Welcome to Water Wednesdays. I am Trotter Water. Today we are at Woods Auto Spa with the man himself. He is creating a name for himself that is beyond belief. And I salute this dude. Can you go ahead and tell the people who you are?
I'm Demetrius Woods, man. I'm betterly known as Michi, Motivated Michi, a whole bunch of titles, man, but just Michi.
Okay, now, I want to say something real quick, because you see the Motivated the Brand hoodie he has on. If you go back through my interviews, you'll see I also had one on during the interview with another business. This man. Okay, right now we're inside of his detail bay, which is also a place where he does other things such as tinting windows. Can you tell a little bit about what type of services for the detailing, and if you do wax, if you do, and the tinting, all that good stuff?
For sure. Man, we started off about 2 years ago, and we started off doing $26 car washes. And I knew that I gradually would grow, I would learn, I would get more trusted in the community, and now we don't touch a vehicle like under $50, but we don't do a basic car wash. Our basic car wash is a hand car wash, which is a detail to the average person. You know, we wipe down and dash, things of that sort that you would never get with a basic drive-through car wash. And going from there, we do offer extended services like hand wax. We do buffing as well, getting rid of swirls and scratches. And those are things that I myself have learned a lot more about over the last couple of years, when I'm more confident and comfortable with taking on them type of tasks. As well as the window tinting. Nowadays, I'm relieved that I don't have to do it all on my own. I got a tinter here, so we also do window tinting. Auto, commercial, and we will do residential. You know, we'll come out to you. And as well as all the retail things that we have available. You see right here in the garage bay, we have a wide array of soaps and personal hygiene things that we sell at a discounted rate to the community that we offer out of a garage bay.
So you said discounted price to the community. So basically what you're doing is also not just for the business aspect of your business, but also you do things to help the community.
Oh yeah, that's really most important, man. And I don't just say that, I live that. You know that, and that has given me life. I've already, you know, a bit about my story. I've already been paid back. You know, through the multitude of my criminal activity, through me growing up, and then the community coming back and standing for me. You know, so anything that I do, I try to do for the community. And if anybody don't do that, what do you expect your living environment to be? You know, you can complain about it all day, but what you're doing about it. You know, so definitely like with the soaps, you know, we sell them 6 for $20, I think, which is like a great deal compared to the department stores where those name brands are $6-7 a bottle, and we giving them for half off. And I make a penny, so you know they making $1, you know, but I give it back to the hood, you know, to the community.
Hey, y'all heard that, right? So you know where to come and get your soaps and all that good stuff. You'll see him through the footage and all that. Okay, now you heard what he said. He spoke a little bit about some of his past. I was going to let the man bring it up himself, because I wasn't going to do that, and he doesn't know it, but whenever he was fighting for the freedom that he got back, there was a petition going around, and I shared it on Facebook before he came home, you know, because he's a good dude. I've known him for some years. So, you know, hey, right is right, wrong is wrong. This man was done wrong, now everything is made right, and now he's doing right. Okay, now, with other businesses that you have here at this location, I noticed that you have food trucks out front, Munchies, and can you talk a little bit about that?
For sure. Yeah, we started off probably after being open for 6 months. We started off with one food trailer, the smallest one. I think it's maybe a 4x7. I had 2 fryers in there, and we're up to 3 trailers now throughout a little over a year maybe of being open. I started Munchies Fish and Chicken, which is a spin-off of Michi, you know. I just wasn't that confident. I didn't want my name on the billboard, so one day I was thinking of, what's the spin-off? And I said, Munchies. I said, that's it. And that's the food I try to stick to, was the food that I grew up. I'm from St. Louis originally, you know, and migrated to Columbia and got adopted here. But my goal is always to bring my culture to my culture. You know, and with the Vest sodas that we sell in the lobby, the Mystic juices. Yeah, we got the Red Hot Riflets, and then we go to the Munchies Fish and Chicken, where we have the catfish nuggets I grew up on. That was a rich day at home for me when we had catfish nuggets.
Man,
so yeah, we do that. We have our own select bread that we use, my personal bread that I made up, and our shrimp. Or pretty fluffy, man. In my neighborhood, the Chinamans, you hear a lot. They sold them a lot, and it has a flock of bread on it, and it makes them real big, man. I like shrimp. I don't like cheap shrimp. I like to eat the whole shrimp. I don't like to bite my finger. Right. So we sell a nice size shrimp, about the size of my finger, man. And we fry it, we grill it. But Munchies, man, we have a wide array. Then we go to Chicago with the Pizza Puffs, and lately we included Berea tacos. So the food trailer, man, I think I'm doing a bit much with the trailer, you know. But as well, we go mobily. This morning we was out at the mental hospital in Fulton, the state hospital, and we went out and fed the staff. Had a few people we took care of. So we go out mobily, Veterans United, places like that, the hospitals, schools. We was at a soccer tournament in northern Boone County. So the food goes extensive past this parking lot, but we're always at this location with one of the trailers from 11 to 7.
So somebody can basically contact your business and be like, well, hey, we have this going on at this certain time, at this certain event. Can you bring your truck and basically cater our event?
Definitely. Okay. You know, and then nowadays I kind of wager, you know, because it's a bit of work. You seen, I share with you today. I chipped part of my finger off getting a Fulton. So them events kind of have to be worth it, man. And then for somebody like me, you know me personally, I never worked like this. So running around a trailer, hooking it on, making sure the lights on, the fryers turned a certain way so they don't tip over, you know, it's a lot, you know, but you do it, get it done. So I think I satisfied some people with some hot grease today.
Good deal. Okay, now I've also noticed that you're expanding your, motivated the brand.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because hey, you come with some nice hoodies, shirts. What else have you starting to have in the lineup that you're about to start bringing out to?
It's crazy. I introduced lately a couple days. I don't know if you've seen the denim jackets that we have.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
I put a lot of time into them things, and I was afraid to ask people for like a $200 price, which, you know, for your designer brands, that's nothing, you know. But for me being a little guy, man, and I'm starting to realize my influence is growing, but I was afraid to ask my culture for $200, man. And I've sold a few of them already. So the denim jackets is one. I got a video the other day that I can't share of some shorts that we came up with the motivated across the, that's another story. But man, we're innovative, man. I'm talking to some people across seas, India, China, and these people reaching out to me, and I really do need them. But you can't trust a manufacturer until you have to establish that relationship. So it's real fearful, you know. I want to do it all on my own, but it's going, man. The motivated the brand is growing up, and I'm sure you're aware that we downtown now, so that makes the convenience of people think it's just right to pull up and buy clothes. You know, even people that don't even know my personal triumphs and struggles that is attached to the motivated the brand. It's people walking on 10th Street in downtown Columbia. It's like, oh, that hoodie looks nice. I'm like, for real? Do you know me? They like, no, what are you talking about? That looks nice. I'm like, all right, here you go. And then they read the posters that I have up describing, you know, my life and everything. And then they overwhelm. So yeah, Motivated the brand is expanding.
Now you're talking about the place that's downtown, and you're talking about what street is that and the address that you have downtown. Because we'll get to that one too. We'll do an interview with them there too.
Sure.
But since he spoke on it, I want him to elaborate a little bit more if possible.
That's exciting, man. We maybe going on 2 months ago, we opened Essentials. It's a neighborhood bodega, and for those that are not familiar with what a bodega is, it's a convenience store, grocery store, everything store, put into communities to serve the community. We have groceries from bacon to eggs, popsicles, ice cream, smoking supplies, candy, personal needs. It's pretty big. And we're being warmly received downtown. I don't think, I know I didn't realize how much of a need it was for that type of convenience, you know. And then a bodega also includes kind of the community family atmosphere where people feel accepted, they feel a personal touch. And that's what we're able to offer down there with my personal story with the community and then just being there as well physically. It ties right in and it's going pretty well. We also have Motivated the brand. We got model mannequins and everything down there in inventory and a nice display area. So that's great. And as well as my partner, Chip, has CNR Inc., a tattoo shop in the back of the bodega. So that was the ingenuity within it all to try to make a 360. You know, we got a nice space inside. We broke it up into different businesses and even offer an opportunity for other businesses that may come up, man. Before if I get a little too much sleep, you know me, I might come up with a fifth, sixth business, man. I'm actually working on one right now. I'm just hoping somebody come through and open this
man, I seen that quilt.
Yeah,
I seen that quilt.
Yeah, and it's an addition already, man. It's an addition. I'm working on a night quilt.
I do have a question though, because I didn't see something on there though. Because now I'm not sure how many of y'all know that when Lil Boosie came to town, when Trina came to town, this man right here had a lot to do with that. Are you gonna be bringing any more of those major acts back to Columbia like it used to be in the 90s?
Yeah.
Hip hop used to be big in the 90s.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be doing any more of that?
Man, I don't know. I kind of get the itch because, you know, man, everything, and I never even knew that I would be this type of person that keeps saying for the people. You know, I grew up, I was a very selfish person, an SOB, you know, for lack of better words. You know, I own who I was, I own who I am.
That might have been the reason why he's who he is today.
Oh, definitely, yeah. And one thing I think about, man, with everything that's been going on, the turn in the community with the pandemic and everything like that, man, we get a breath of opening up and real reality, some numbers that can be in a public place, man. I'm actually highly considering it, especially with my access now, with the people that I'm associated with in the community politically. You know, I can make things happen and get a nice venue. I got a couple things I've been thinking about, man. That's one of them itches. I thought I kind of retired that itch, man, because I like to be financially motivated. I'm an entrepreneur, and at times that wasn't making a lot of money, but I have to remember what music do for me, what being around certain people do for me. So if I could provide that atmosphere, and you know my events from, I think I hired you a few times to keep people safe, you know what I mean? And you know I take that seriously. Absolutely. So if I can provide that, man, I've been thinking about it. So be looking out. Yeah.
Absolutely. Because also, since you say hope music venue, come around club, whatnot. If you find it big enough, create a stage, and there you go. You bring your show to your own place.
Definitely.
But yeah, okay. And just so that everybody knows, this man just does not think of himself. Okay. Before one of the shows, he put a post on Facebook asking for local businesses to send cards and things like that. Yes, as you know, I have A1 Takeover Detailing Services. I sent him my business card. My business card was up on an array of business pictures that was shown during intermissions of the shows. So know that. he's just not just for himself. All right. But yeah, and so with this pandemic, because I know you spoke about the pandemic a little bit. How this pandemic affected you?
Oh,
and your business and everything that you have going on?
In the beginning, I would have liked to say that it was a boost, it seemed, because no one else was working. They was closing other businesses and establishments, and of course we were essentials, you know. But we were deemed essential out of the gate, so we kept working, and it seemed like it didn't affect me. But then after a few months, I started to see the turnaround. I started to see how the 360 was affecting businesses and myself personally, financially, personnel-wise. One thing you see commonly now is not able to get good help, man. And that's so depressing, man, and down. And you would like to say the big corporations, but then you got little guys like me. You know what I mean? I don't have $1 million or a jet or, you know, any of those things, but it's still very hard to keep a hold of good business when you don't have good employees to back it up. It can be counterproductive for your company. So that's one of the main things is the help, and then the money. You know, when people go in, they don't spend money with my type of business.
Well, it looks like you've been doing good with business, because I've been seeing it grow. And like I say, I salute you, bro.
And one thing I like to include, because a lot of the youth look to me, man, a lot of people want my advice and things like that.
Yes.
One thing that I will tell you is that what it looks like is not always what it is, and you, true indeed, we are growing. But I like to include within that it's a lot of discipline within that, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of sacrificing within that. It's a lot of 15-hour days within that. It's a lot of skipping the hospital with that. You know what I mean? Not going shopping, wearing old clothes, telling the kids no, you know, things like that you have to make, and then you able to make decisions to be courageous and invest and hope that, like myself, I have 5 children, that they able to grab a hold to the horns and take off, because I'm not doing this for myself. I look at it like I'm blessed to just be on the couch right now, you know, but I'm working my butt off to try to create something for the future for my kids, so that's what it's all for.
And that showed, I'm going to ask you if you had anything else that you wanted to say, but hey, you already said it. And again, I appreciate your time, because this is a very busy man. I was supposed to done interview with him 2-3 different times, but it's hard to catch up. It's hard to catch up with him. So him sitting down right now to speak with me and y'all is very much appreciated. Know that,
sure.
All right?
It's all love.
Most that.
Yeah.
And so until the next time, holla at your boy, Tally Ho.
Let's take a walk. Let's go. So I can talk. Give a fuck if you like it. Just sit back and go. Let's take a walk. So I can talk. Give a fuck if you like it. No. Sit back and go. Let's take a walk. Let's go. So I can talk. Give a fuck if you like it. Just sit back and go. Let's take a walk. So I can talk. Give a fuck if you like it. No. Sit back and go. Let's take a walk. Let's go. Give a fuck if you like it.